Okay, welcome back, everyone. Tanya here, parent coach. I am here to talk about failure today. Whew, what kind of emotions come up with failure? Tight chest, tight shoulders. I don't know what comes up when you think about failure. We'll get into that in a minute. Before, I've got to say what I'm doing here. We are finding the Om in mom. Om begins with mom. And so that we can be the change we wish to see in our kids. So subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. It's all the things that will support you in your journey to finding your Om in the home. And also, I have a Facebook group, Reactive to Relaxed, Self-Care Without the Mom Guilt. Make sure to jump in there if you're not in there already. Tons of stuff in the guide section to find your own and be the change you wish to see in your kids. Lots of strategies and tools to use with your kids there as well. All right, let's get started on this topic. There's been many points in my life where I've felt like I have failed. I've tried something, failed, tried something, failed, tried something, failed. Now, when I look back now, I can see why that is and where it led me to. But in the moment, lots and lots of feels all about who I am, what I'm doing wrong, the stories I tell myself, and all of that jazz. That's not what I want to talk about with you today. Today, I want to talk about how getting to know your own path, your own internal knowing, can support you in seeing failures in a different way. So, like some of the things that, I was assistant camp director. Did not work out. I had to leave. Actually, they asked me to leave. So these are things that I was fired from or asked to leave, resign. A new school that was forming, and I think it's still running, expeditionary learning school, asked to leave there as well. A nature school that I was trying to build, and it was really fun, and we had a bunch of homeschool families, and it failed. Woo! Deep breaths. Thinking back, make your list of the things that did not go your way, the stories you told yourself. Now, recently, I have a coach. So I support mom coaches in my programs. A coach came into Om in the Home Revolution. Let me put that up on the screen in case you want more information. All the links are in the description of this video as well. I had a mom come in, Leah Rupp. She's a human design and astrology coach. She's also a certified Pure Joy parent coach, like myself. And we did my human design reading. Now, I love learning, like all the personality tests, right? Like Myers-Briggs, I don't know all of them, but human design was completely new to me. I found out that I was a manifester, and manifestors are only like 8 or 9% of the population. So pretty rare. And so my whole life, I've been living into these places from this place of a manifester, which automatically makes you feel different. So you're a minority. Like if you are a low percentage of the population, you feel like you're a minority. Doesn't matter what your experience is. I'm a white female. I'm a majority in that aspect. But as a manifester in these places in my life, I felt like a huge failure, huge minority. Something was wrong with me is what I was telling myself. So these are the things that a manifester needs. And you may have a child that is a manifester. That means that they have big ideas for the world. They have a They have lots of ideas. They don't tell you what they are, they just do them. And that's what's got me into trouble in a lot of places. I'm going to do my idea whether I've told you or not. That doesn't work in all places. But you know what? It works in entrepreneurship. So I finally found where it works for me. Um, Manifestors. So if you have one of these children, listen up. And also in Home in the Home Revolution, we have the ways to find out yourself and your kids. And so you can get to know your family and how to work together. Um, so manifestors, we have huge, strong yes or no energy. We know we are yes or we are no people. We know it. And so, of course, growing up in a big family, I knew a lot of my answers, and it did not go over well when I had to be in a family of 7. And I get a lot of backlash from some of my siblings and my parents because I was like, "Yes, I'm doing that." And you know what? My parents did end up really going along with what I had to say. I was lucky. I didn't get squashed in that feeling of like, no, you're not going to do the things you want to do. But I can see how that plays out in a lot of families when you have a kid that is that way. Other things about manifestors, I need to be alone a lot. Now you can see how that won't really work in a school. I have to recharge alone, like, and for a lot more hours than many other people. So entrepreneurship is what works for me because I can decide what my schedule is and what works for me. And it took me years to figure this out, trying to make myself fit into other places. You may have a child that wants to be alone too, and just understand that that doesn't mean that they're depressed or they don't have friends or they don't want to be with you or they don't love you or whatever it is. They just really like to be alone. What else? Manifestors. When I'm ready to do something, I'm completely ready and I'm going to do it now. And sometimes that means I don't actually tell people. I think I said this already, but it's been a huge thing in my marriage, right? Like, I want to do this and I want to do it now. And Tanner is more of a slower paced decision maker. So you can see how this plays out a lot in our conversations where I'm just like, that's the couch we need. You can think about it for days, but that's the one we're getting. And then I just have to let it go for a bit and let him process. Um, and the other thing is, when I have a project, I want to focus on my project for hours or days, and I want to get it done. Really, really focused. Now, you can see some kids do this, and a lot of times our school system doesn't have an opportunity for this. 45-minute classes, you got to switch at the bell, you're rushed from here to there and then everywhere. I need sometimes an entire day to work on something that I really need to work on. And sometimes this is labeled as ADD or ADHD. I probably would test that way if I took a test. But I just find it really fascinating when you start to learn through these personality tests and astrology or human design or Enneagram. I have another coach friend that does Enneagram coaching. So all this stuff is in my Home in the Home Revolution. You get to, figure out yourself, figure out your kids, and a little bit more about everybody and how they fit in to the family. So that you can all be the change you wish to see in the world. If you are looking for some entrepreneurial help, we have a workshop coming up. The descriptions the signups in the description of this video. The workshop's March 25th. Really can help you with the goals that you want to put into your life, how to work from home, all that kind of stuff. There's lots of categories we go through: work-life balance, self-care, and then we have 2 follow-up sessions. So it's a 90-day envisioning for your life. So it's a really, really great opportunity. It's really priced really low. And I do have a mentorship coming up. I haven't posted the links yet, but I am mentoring groups, mentoring mom coaches. So if you are a coach, you want to work from home, I do have a mentorship program that is launching, and I'm super excited about that. A monthly membership where we can mentor together and figure out how to put these things into your life without feeling like a failure. Failure has a message for you. Um, and one more thing, you've got to let your kids fail. That's a different video. I'm not going to go into that, but it is really important to feel that failing at something and getting back up and doing what you need to do. Okay, I will not preach on that one. I will get off here. My video is getting long. So send me a message if you want to know about any of these programs. I'm taking those founding members still for Home in the Home Revolution. So much included with the intro price. So you want to make sure to get in before I get my sales page done, because that's when the price is going to be higher, and I'm hoping to have that done by April 1st. So message me if you've been thinking about this program and want to know more. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern for my next talk on parenting. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.